We're live again. We will get started in a moment, but we're gonna be streaming.
Good evening.
Good evening.
What exactly is a man?
Is it a horrible night to have a curse lid?
I think it's an all right night, honestly.
Yeah,
I guess it would suck if I got cursed.
Everyone knows that, but then no one remembers the Dawn quote. Because that would require you to play more than 10 minutes of Simon's Quest, which, that's a big ask.
Do that.
Simon's Quest gave us bloody tears, and
That's true.
that's about it.
But
The rest of the soundtrack is good.
there are plenty of other games.
Yeah,
that you
bloody
can listen
tears
to.
is like
Yes, that's true. Bloody Tear.
What?
No, you know what? I'm gonna say it. Beginning's better.
Beginning of 2?
No, the song Beginning that plays in the first level theme of Castlevania 1.
No, but I was talking
Or
about...
3.
Yeah, that's what I thought you meant, but I was talking about the tracks from 2. I think Bloody Tears is the standout.
Well, yeah, obviously. That's the one everyone knows.
Yeah.
Oh, let me mute. There we go. Okay. Let's get... How do I... on my... Oh, I guess I'll just go into Creator Dashboard on here. Yeah, that's probably a good thing to have up. Okay. And let me get the Twitch app up on my phone, since I'm not going to be looking at, my desktop when I fucking do this, and then we'll get properly started.
Am I crazy, or does Castlevania 2 just have like the worst color palette?
Oh, it's very muddy. It's of the NES trilogy, or of what?
Of the trilogy.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
very brown, very flat. I mean, it might be the physical largest game, not counting, like, in terms of, like, well, actually no, because 3 has all the advanced audio and uses a custom
I was
map.
gonna say that seems.
But it was very pretty technically impressive NES game for, like, how much stuff is in Simon's Quest. Anyway, we're not here to talk about bad video games. We're here to talk about Castlevania 1, which I think is a decent video game.
I think, compared to some other first entries in their series, Castlevania knows what it wants to be better than most.
Yes, especially when you start with game series starting in 1987. This is better than Mega Man 1 and Metroid 1 at the very least, and definitely better than Dragon Quest 1. When you look at series that started in the Famicom in the mid 80s. I would definitely say
like,
Mario and
really
Zelda
important.
1 are better than this, but this is still pretty good.
I feel like
I think I like this more than Zelda 1.
wrong.
I can understand that. This game's cooler than Zelda 1.
Evil opinion.
Well, this game has a better... You know what? I'm going to say a bold thing about Castlevania 1. When this on release, this was not only the best-looking NES game, this might have been the single best video game soundtrack ever.
This game, I feel, is like one of the best early examples of, like, people will forgive a lot if a game has a consistent theme and aesthetic.
Yeah. You know what else people are willing to forgive this game? Because this game is basically, what if Ghosts and Goblins 1 was good?
Ghosts and Goblins.
This game, okay, even if you count the arcade version, because obviously this is better than the NES port. That thing's bad. I think this is a way better designed game than Ghosts and Goblins. I think Tokuro Fujiwara is a fucking asshole who owes people refunds.
I think design is a vague term.
I think its enemies are more well balanced. I think its platforming is more fair. I think its bosses are better.
Wall meat.
It does.
Wall meat.
It does. Like,
Yeah,
Medusa heads.
Castlevania You never get to see Simon in his polka dot underpants, so what's even the point?
I mean, you can barely tell that on the NES, though it is notable if you're counting the arcade version.
Like, fucking Ghosts and Goblins. Like, it has
Castlevania 1, well, although the series would eventually do this, it doesn't slap you in the face and go, fuck you, play it again.
like there is the like obviously if we compare, you know, apples to apples, NES to NES, yeah, this is better. But like if we're just thinking about like the ideal Ghosts and Goblins versus the ideal Castlevania at the time, I think that Ghosts and Goblins
And I will say,
doing more interesting things.
boy, is Ghost and Goblins 1 better than fucking Vampire Killer. That's the Castlevania 1 arcade, yeah.
Speaking of Vampire Killer, that's the theme in this level.
I think Castlevania 1 was the first... No, wait, I'm thinking of Outrun. Was the first video game to actually have its music have, like, song titles. But Castlevania 1 is the first NES game I can think of where it's not just overworld theme.
It's a big old path.
Yep.
Andy, what's your favorite sub-weapon?
I mean, it's holy water in this game. Obviously, it is holy water.
No, but I mean in the series in general.
In the series overall, Cross is pretty cool.
The power of religion.
Yeah. Axe is alright.
Remember that video?
I
Vaguely.
like Axe a lot.
Axe is good.
I like...
Honestly, anything that's not knife or stop. Well, stopwatch can be really good in specific situations. Knife is never helpful.
Bible, I like.
That's not a sub-weapon, that's a power-up.
That's
oh, wait,
very
in later
much
series.
unlike Ghosts and Goblins.
I will also say the sub-weapon...
Bible
You know what I'll say? The
sub-weapon.
balance, this game's balance of sub-weapons is much better than, how Ghosts and Goblins handles weapons, because in Ghosts and Goblins, the solution is just grind for the knife, idiot.
Or as AVGN would say,
Get the fucking knife.
get the knife.
Andy, Bible is definitely a sub-weapon. What are you talking about?
Well, it's not in this game. I got confused for a second.
Not in this game, but I'm saying in Rondo of Blood it's a sub-weapon.
Yeah.
That-
Even in Rondo of Blood, like, Cross is the best item crash in that game, so, you know.
Yeah, but I don't necessarily use item crashes when I play that.
What's
all the
worse,
time.
knife or ricochet rock?
Forget what Ricochet Rock is.
That's the one where you
maybe
throw
not.
it and it bounces off the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that one's.
Is that some shit from the Game Boy game?
I think
or
it's in
something?
Symphony of the Night.
Oh, then it's fake.
What are you talking about?
Fucking items in Symphony of the Night don't count.
So here's the.
No, we're not at the part where get this game. I'm gonna try and go as far as I can in this playthrough without using save states, which, if I'm being honest with myself, is probably level 4, ideally level 4, but probably level 3. Because this game,
What if you just speedrun this shit and beat it in like 30 minutes?
oh.
This fucking part, yeah. So-
yeah.
I think Medusa heads are great.
They're
I mean,
assholes.
they're annoying.
You know what?
They're
You know what?
annoying,
They're. You know what? Having played Ninja Gaiden 1, I will take Medusa heads any day of the week over fucking
consistent.
Eagles.
They're
Over
always
those
just a
fucking
sine wave.
Eagles. Oh my
I
god.
think Ninja Gaiden 1 is just this but better.
No, I think this being slower is. We've had this conversation before, but Ninja Gaiden being fast made it worse because it's more unbalanced.
Fast is fun.
Fast is good when it's well thought out. Oh, come on!
You just need to go.
Yeah.
You need to go ninja, go.
You do, but that can only get you so far. Ninja Gaiden 1. Ninja Gaiden's cool, though. I need to play 2 and 3 more. I've only really put time into 1.
Ninja Gaiden.
Ninja.
And I've also
homosexual.
never played any of the 3D ones. I hear 1 and 2 are good, even though the ideal versions are not what's on modern platforms. Okay, okay.
Andy, don't die here.
I did not. I made it past that. All right. Okay, okay, okay.
You can, oh yeah, you can always just walk around them. They are, I mean, they're always a sine wave pattern, so they will never go after you.
Yep. Oh, yeah, you gotta be respectful. Okay. I think there's wall meat. No, it's right up there. You know what? We actually do want the stopwatch for this level, because you can cheese the big Medusa.
There's probably some kind of joke you could make about wall meat, you know?
Absolutely. Oh, I thought there was a...
No.
Oh, wait, no. Yep, there it is. Okay.
So, what is your favorite Castlevania game of each kind? Let's flip that.
Probably 4, but maybe Rondo for Classic and Aria of Sorrow for Igavania. Oh, Lid, I finished
Rondo.
South Park last time. I was not expecting it. I did not realize I was almost at the oh fuck. Oh well, it doesn't really matter already. Okay.
You're full health, fine.
Come on.
That should not be...
I got by the fucking corner. The reflexes of a Belmont should never be overestimated. Oh, I'm gonna beat this game tonight. I can tell you that much.
No, what I'm saying that being an instant death is, I think, is Konami saying you're not gonna beat this as a rental.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I do like about this game. You can learn Castlevania 1 very well. There is design to it. You figure out where the good power-ups are, you figure out how to get sub-weapon level 2s.
That's the thing. That's all there is. There's no nuance to it.
Yeah, but unlike Ghosts and Goblins, I feel like the learning process is a lot smoother. Like, yeah, it's not just, like, it's not Super Ghouls and... This game is not Super Ghouls and Ghosts. At least not for most of it. Where it's like, fucking memorize it or game over. It's, memorize it or you're gonna struggle.
Yeah, there's not really much to Ghosts and Goblins anyway, so I don't really see this argument.
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of...
a double jump.
Yeah, that makes the platforming harder.
It's fun. It has ground that rises.
No one's ever had fun playing Ghosts and Goblins. They made it
I've
that
had
way.
fun in exactly the first level
Yeah.
and nothing past that.
I've had fun in the Demon's Crest games.
What if they made a game that was like Ghosts and Goblins but fun the whole
they
way through?
They did do that. It's called Castlevania 3, but on the Famicom only. And also Rondo of Blood.
Richter's so hot. I'm glad they put him in Smash Bros. He's the best Belmont.
Richter is my least favorite Smash Brothers character because the sound he makes.
I hate you.
The sound he makes when he throws the axe sounds like he's.
Also, Eli, that's not true. Julius is the best Belmont.
Julius is really good, but Richter is my favorite.
Yeah. Any Christopher heads in chat? Any
Juice fan?
Yeah,
No.
hell yeah, Juice Belmont.
No, I am
my
not.
boy.
That game, Harmony of Dissonance,
That
fucking
game
sucks.
rules.
No,
Shut
it
up.
doesn't. When you're...
I think we can all agree Harmony of Dissonance is the second best Game Boy Advance Castlevania.
I was just about to say, I think Circle of the Moon might be better. You know what? Here's the thing, Lid.
It's not.
Here's the thing. Circle of the Moon is only worse because you have to double tap twice to dash everywhere. If you patch that out, it would be better.
Consider, Andy, have you ever played Circle of the Moon on a Game Boy Advance that is not backlit?
Yeah, well, consider this argument, Lid. I never owned a not backlit GBA, so that doesn't count. That sounds like a poor person
What do you mean
problem.
it doesn't count?
Yeah, fine.
That's how the game was when it came out.
And here's the thing, and here's my counter argument. Harmony of Dissonance, they overcorrected and made the ugliest looking Igavania.
You're so wrong.
That game.
Pretty.
That game is shinier than
game.
Sonic Heroes.
And what's wrong with that?
Everything.
Why would you play a game from the early 2000s if you didn't want it to be shiny?
Just
play something else.
There is a limit
Did
to.
you two play Bloodstained?
I've not. I need to play that.
I have played Bloodstained, the 8-bit Inti Creates one. I have
Okay,
still
so
not
you haven't
played Ritual of the Night.
It's pretty good. It's not like amazing.
Yeah, I've heard it's
No.
yeah. Yeah. As you can probably tell if you're watching this on stream, me, Eli, and Lid are all very me and Eli are all very passionate about this series. I think Lid just enjoys it.
I think it's cool.
I
also
just
think,
think Richter's really hot. That's why I like it. But,
These guys
no, I
have
think
way too
Soma
much health
is
in the
great.
8-bit games.
That's true. And it doesn't even get that much better as time goes on.
What doesn't get better?
The amount of health those guys have.
In Super they have 3 hits.
Yeah, they definitely get better. Man.
But is that because they have less health, or is that just because the whip is broken?
Well, no, I don't think the whip does more damage. I think it's just that they have less health.
I mean, part of the reason why I liked Mega Man X4 a lot more than Mega Man X is I felt like, oh, enemies die reasonably with this.
I don't think X1 has enemies have too much health.
X1.
I kind of felt that way.
I will
but
X1. I think you might be correct, but X1 has the best sub weapons in the series. So, like, have you seen what
I played
fucking
as Zero, so I don't care.
That's true.
I gotta say, the most recent time that I played X1 was the first time I played that game, realizing that the green charge shot is actually pretty good.
That's the one you get from Dr. Light, right?
No, like the mid
charge
shot. Like,
interesting.
Not charging it all the way is actually still really good damage.
Okay.
So when you're not spending so much time doing a full charge shot,
Yeah.
knowing that a lot of stuff, the mid charge is fine, I think that makes the
that and
the
also
moment-to-moment action.
and also Storm Eagle's weapon just makes things fucking die. Oh, now I'm
So I never got that far. Is that better than Metal Blade or like? Level,
it's
good are you talking?
it's a swirling projectile that does multiple shots through enemies.
I don't think anything is as good as Metal Blade.
Yeah, that's just. It's funny how good Metal Blade is.
I think honestly, the closest that the series ever got to a weapon as good as Metal Blade is the Z Saber in the Zero series.
You know what's funny? There's a Z Saber chip in Battle Network, and it's okay. It does exactly what you'd expect. It's just in the context of the Battle Network system, that's not as valuable as it could be.
Okay, so we're about to get up to what might be the single most important 8-bit background.
I love the skeleton in this.
Fuck these crows. Fuck these fucking crows.
Yeah, crows are
Oh my
so...
god, those are crows!
Medusa heads get all the flack, but crows are so much more annoying.
I thought those were just bad bat sprites.
No, they're crows. This track also rules. I fucking love Wicked Child. I think my favorite version of this track is original version from Chronicles, not the arranged
Chronicles
version.
is so good.
Chronicles, I dig. I like Super more. Chronicles is all right. It's.
I need to actually play these fucking PS1 games I have on my PS3.
Have you played Bloodlines?
I played it. On
I need to play
it's
more
been like
Bloodlines.
8 years.
It's good.
Which character would you recommend playing as?
Both.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, for
That's the real answer, honestly. They're like really different in that game.
Yes, they are. Yeah, one of them has like a trident.
Yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, like I
Oh god, no.
for
Oh.
classic war.
Fucking.
But
Oh wait, I lived. What?
still-
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
I lived, bitch.
yeah, I thought you were gonna die.
Holy water is so fucking. Nope. Like that.
Got it. Oh no, you died.
Yeah. Get used to that sound.
So in
I've already
yeah,
hit game over.
in a game like that, but I know in other games, holy water does not activate in the air. And
No,
it
no,
doesn't
yeah,
really-
you can toss it in the air. It would be much worse if you couldn't. It is the crutch mode for this fucking game.
yeah,
So we will
in
be
other games, it doesn't. In other games, it has to hit the ground and activate.
No,
Then-
no.
He doesn't mean you can't throw it in the air. He means it doesn't do damage until like
Yeah.
the fire comes out.
No, yeah, it breaks
In
on.
other
It. You can.
games, yeah.
It is a short-range grenade in this game.
Yeah.
Speaking of actually playing the PlayStation games that I have 3 feet away from me, I have never played more than like the first few minutes of Symphony of the Night.
Damn, you really should. It has a great first half.
I got like an hour in, and it was fun. I don't. It's very pretty. That's the main
Oh,
thing
yeah.
I-
Oh, hey, Rye.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, Rye? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I am hunkered down, prepared for the apocalypse.
Oh yeah, you have hurricane season coming up. Yeah.
I have a hurricane coming at my house.
What cat is it?
3 or 4.
Oh, that's serious.
Yeah, that's not good. You know, we're
Like, if it was 2 or 3, it'd be like, "Oh, suck it up, weenie. You're Floridian. I thought you could handle this." But 4, like 3 or 4,
if it
that's
was a
like,
2,
oh,
I
this.
don't think I would have even mentioned it.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
that's.
we boarded up the windows and stuff today.
That's how. Oh, this is it. Look at that fucking. There it is. That's the room.
Nice.
I think there's more iconic backgrounds.
Well, it also has. Oh. Fucking. Isn't there?
It's the original fucking like Dark Souls.
I don't want a
like,
knife.
Oh, look at the background. I could go there.
Yep.
Thing.
So, I have a fun bit of trivia. You know the Castlevania track, not from this game, but from others, Iron Blue Intention?
I think so. Come on, come on,
So
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Yes! Let's go!
Nice. So,
Nice.
Iron Blue Intention is actually based off of Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony.
That sounds about right.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, now
Doesn't sound like
here's
too
where the
much.
game gets unreasonable.
Yeah.
We are going to, for the sake of my sanity,
Coward.
no,
You're, like,
fuck you.
halfway through the game and it's barely been 20 minutes. You really are gonna speed run this.
yeah, let's see how long let's see how long
I
we're
think
on
it's
this
fine if
level.
just do the save
I did
states,
beat
but-
this game earlier this year just because it's like, I need to beat this fucking game just to make sure I can do it before I stream it.
I love the creature from the Black Lagoon fish.
Yeah, they're great. Oh, fuck, I wanted that.
No, it's Night City, baby.
This whole game has such a good soundtrack. I feel like
It's not even
Castlevania...
the best in the series, but
Yeah,
it's
I feel like
still-
Castlevania 1 was the first game to really nail, like, that, like, what people think of when they think NES art style, in terms of, like, backgrounds and color palettes and stuff.
Or
Yeah.
Perhaps for better or worse.
Yeah, no, this is definitely 2000s movie poster look, but you know what? It looks great. Like, have you seen what Simon's Quest looks like, Rye? It's just brown and green and reds and browns. It's not good. Oh, this fucking...
yes, I used to watch. Fuck, what was? The
Well, I've
series
actually
called?
played Simon's Quest. Some of us enjoy video games over here.
And here are the Flea Men.
Damn. Like, what are these bushes in the background or whatever the hell that's supposed to be?
This is supposed to be a courtyard.
Anyway,
like
yeah,
the-
that's a turnip patch.
Like the trees and stuff, like at the beginning, and like
Holy oh, fuck, this
green
fucker.
Vomit in the background. Like,
Bone Dragon.
It literally looks like a glitch to me.
I wish I wish I had holy water or a good sub-weapon right now.
Axe would be fine, yeah. The knife.
Oh, come on! Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm not going through the... At least I don't have to do the caves again, so... Just gonna...
Hey, Lid.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
It is very funny that if you play Team Proto Man, you do not have an idea of what's going on in Battle Network 6.
Yes. Colonel becomes a rather important character.
Yeah. Also, I love Colonel. He might be my favorite net actually.
So,
Really good.
if I were to get into the Mega Man Battle Network games, where should I start?
I think 3, but some might also say 2. Probably not 1.
How important is the story and plot?
I think starting at the beginning is a very nice place to start.
How long are these games?
Not too long. But 1 has like the worst dungeon I've ever seen.
The worst what?
The worst level in a game I've ever seen. It is so bad.
Oh,
But I mean, it's charming in its own way. But when the games do get better, then they get worse with 4. Then they pick back up with 5 and 6.
How long to beat says most of the games are probably about 20 hours.
Yeah, maybe like 20, 22.
okay.
The games I did beat, like 3, 5, and 6, were like around 22 each.
Well, I'm stuck in my house for the next couple days, so I'm fingers crossed. I maintain power.
I lived in Florida till I was like 9 or 10, and so I just remember when I was a kid, hurricanes could be like, batting down the hatches and really hope. So I'm hoping for you that things are okay.
Yeah, I live like not on the ground floor. I have an apartment up that's decently high up, so I'm safe. Again, it's mostly just a matter of like, damn, I hope we don't lose power. Which we
I'm back. What's up?
just talk about the hurricane. Well, I mean, just statistically, we'll probably lose power here at some point.
Here's hoping you don't have to go into work.
I think I'll be good for work.
Because you were worried earlier, so I'm glad.
There's a
Oh,
slight
I don't think I should have saved state here. This seemed...
Yeah, Andy, there are multiple flea men, and now you have one. Now you're dead. But
Well, no, I didn't say, like, at the start of this segment, because there's no hearts to upgrade my whip.
yeah. Good luck. Good luck with that.
Well, it's still are young in the stream. And I was expecting to... I am surprised I made it through that fucking cave on my first try. Come on, wait, there we go. Okay, come on.
I mean, look, if you get more than one flea man on the ground, it can be really tricky.
Okay. Worst case scenario, I just start back in the cave. What's that?
So I've been playing the Ocarina of Time PC port.
Hell yeah.
They fixed kinda everything.
As you want them to.
Yeah.
How does reloading a save work?
I'm not entirely sure exactly what makes it start again, because sometimes I have to fiddle with it. But I mean, you're talking about like save states?
Yeah. No, like not even like when you
it-
turn the game off and turn it back on, does it make you start the game at
yeah.
Link's house?
That's a good question. Yes, unless I'm in a dungeon.
Okay, so it works how the original.
Although that might be something I can fix the settings, but I haven't. I don't know, but I haven't tried it.
I think they should let you also choose Hyrule Castle Town at least, or Kakariko Village.
I think they should let you shoot frankly where you left off, but you know, I don't know if that's implemented yet or will be, but there's stuff like
You know what? Fuck it, we take those.
I think the game should require you to go back to your bed to save.
Shut up.
Okay, 80s PC game designer.
Yeah, are you designing for the Amiga?
Oh yeah.
No, they didn't make RPGs. They just made the worst looking platformers you've ever seen.
Anyway, yeah. So here are some of the improvements.
That somehow British people still think are good 20 years later. They still haven't figured out that there are actual good video games.
You can turn it on so you can. They're basically the guard's vision when you have to sneak in. It just like shows you in like a beam where they're looking at, so it makes it really easy. Not that was always like the worst or anything, but that's just one thing. You can make so that whatever answer you give the owl is the correct answer.
Yes, thank you, thank you. That's...
And of course you can equip.
Fuck that owl.
Two key buttons. So that's awesome.
Can I get a better sub weapon before Frankenstein?
I love Frankenstein. He's so cool.
And he's got Igor.
Frankenstein doesn't afraid of anything.
He's afraid of fire. What are you talking about? That's
well, not in the books.
I'm joking.
I don't read.
Because you said he was so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, 2004 memes. Those are the best.
I, for one, think that Frankenstein is absolutely full of epic wins.